So you're probably watching this wondering, what the hell is a City Connect jersey? For the past couple of years, the MLB has been giving about 6, 7, 8 teams a year an opportunity to make new jerseys that are supposed to be, well, a connection to the city that they play for, hence the name City Connect. It's not necessarily supposed to represent the team, but the fans and just again the city that they play for. And I was wondering when the Orioles were going to be one of the ones that were going to unveil City Connect, because I believe this has been going on since like 2020, 2021 or something like that, and there's a plethora of teams that have them already. Cincinnati just revealed theirs is cool with like the dark red and the black mix, and then there's some that are, well, not as good. Like, I hate the Padres City Connect jerseys. I don't know why you would go with so many colors, but hey, to each his own, I guess. And again, you're more trying to represent the city than you are anything else. So with the Orioles, I was always wondering, how would they go about doing a City Connect jersey? Because, there's so much you can do for a lot of things. I feel like, Charm City would have been the way to go to put on the uniforms, or something else. There's just so much you could have gone for. And now I want to take a look at the City Connect jerseys for the first time with you guys, and I guess just kind of give them my thoughts, because apparently some people aren't too fond of them, and I know how picky people can be with some things. So I'm actually looking at it right now, and to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, the Baltimore font is pretty nice and cool, and I feel like putting Baltimore back on the front of the jersey, that's cool, because I don't think the Orioles do that anymore for their home or away jerseys. They used to. I remember when I first started watching baseball, I believe their away jerseys said Baltimore on them, but then when they switched it up and everything just said Orioles, it was like, yeah, cool, but you need a jersey that has Baltimore on it to let people know that you're still representing that city. So having Baltimore back on the jerseys, I think, is pretty cool there. And like I said, the font is definitely intriguing. And of course, you got to keep, the black in there. I don't really think you can take the orange or black out of the Orioles colors. But then we get to this little, mixture, on the inside and the sleeves and the collar, where there's a bunch of colors here. Now, I kind of thought maybe they would go in the direction of, state flag, which if you've never seen Maryland state flag, this is what it looks like. Sort of similar to what the Maryland Terrapins do. Their football team, they got, a bunch of uniforms, or at least did. Now they're kind of going back to their classic look, but they had these uniforms that had the Maryland flag on the helmet and everything to represent the state that they're from. So I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't that. I'm not pretty sure about the colors. I see blue in there, I see red, I see yellow. I guess, I don't know, because it's not really an art district either. I know, the whole reason that San Diego has those colorful, colors with their City Connect jerseys is because it's like, oh, San Diego Beach. It's supposed to be very beachy, very bright. But with this, again, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't ever recall Baltimore being an art district or whatever. I would have thought it would have been better to just have this as the state flag, because again, it makes sense. But of the kind of jerseys that the Orioles have brought out, I actually think these are fine. I feel like people overreacted, making them feel like these were going to be the worst City Connect jerseys in existence. But at the same point in time, I feel like they could have been done better. It's not necessarily underwhelming to me. There's just things about it that I would have done different with the design. And instead of putting Baltimore, because it seems a little obvious, like I said, I would have put something like Charm City, because there's other, teams that didn't necessarily put their state or their city name or their team name on it. They kind of did the city nickname, which I thought would have been cool in this situation, because again, these jerseys are supposed to represent the city that you're playing for, and just kind of putting Baltimore there, it's like, oh, okay, cool, but Baltimore's known for a lot of things, good and bad, hey, we got crime there at the wazoo, but what cities usually don't have crime? So yeah, overall, that's my thoughts on these. We're supposed to debut these on May 26th when we return home against the Texas Rangers, and I really, really like that we're going to be debuting them against a really good team, another first place team in the Texas Rangers, so it's going to be fun there. I don't know how, because I see some teams that debut them and then they'll wear them for a whole series, so I don't know, but obviously that won't be the only time this year that we wear them. Once you get your City Connect jerseys out, I think you can set up other dates to where you're going to wear them, because there's still teams that introduced their City Connect jerseys like 2 or 3 years ago that still wear theirs as kind of like an alternate at this point. So this just gives the Orioles another jersey option. We already had the black, the orange, the white, the gray, and now we got the City Connect, which again just kind of, adds more to the Orioles look. And I think it's definitely better than those ones where they did, it was, what was it, in 2017, it was the player like fun week or something like that, where they could put nicknames on the back of their jerseys. The jerseys were different. I didn't really like those were a little odd. And I do remember that the Orioles did the blind awareness thing where they put like Braille lettering on the back of their jerseys. That was kind of weird, but now when you kind of let go, because it's like, oh, they did that for a cause, it was a one-time thing, so it's like, you kind of back that one up a little bit, where you're like, they didn't look right, but I understand what the cause was for. So yeah, the City Connect jerseys, not too bad. I don't have a problem with them, and maybe they'll grow on people down the line, because when you look at the pictures of some of the Orioles wearing them, it seems like the fit, like, looks nice and, and sophisticated. Like, they don't look ugly. Like, here's, this website has the picture of Rushman wearing them. You can't really see the jersey great. I think if you go on like their Twitter or their Facebook or whatever, the Orioles page, and you look at the player pictures of the players wearing the jerseys, Santander, who's wearing it, kind of gives you a good look at the jersey overall. I would definitely take a look at his picture, so that way you can get more of an idea of what it looks like on a player. So yeah, can't wait to see these in person. And, well, at least on TV. I don't know. I'm going to try to go to a game this year, but who knows if they'll be wearing the City Connect jerseys when I go to a game. But that's it for me. You can tell me in the comments below what are you thinking. Until then, stay safe out there, and I will catch you all in the next one.